the conversations that we have, or what the YouTube comments that I get, or the emails that I get from people is, I have no idea what franchise I should buy. Every day you wait is actually costing you. It's actually costing you money. It's it's delaying you getting to your outcome. And that's the way that you have to think of it in order to get yourself to take action, because most people delay it. So here's the problem right now is that there are if you didn't know, with just in the United States alone, we have people tuning in from South Africa. So I don't even know what the number is internationally, but just in the United States alone, there are over 4,000 franchises. So what happens is that the conversations that we have, or what the YouTube comments that I get, or the emails that I get from people is, I have no idea what franchise I should buy. I don't know what are the good ones. I don't know what are the ones that are actually doing well. Is the franchisor just selling me a bill of goods? And it becomes quite overwhelming to try to find the right franchise online, especially when there's a lot of very limited information publicly. So most people, they just spin their wheels, Googling around, searching the top franchise list, and it's a terrible way to find a franchise. So it's a really bad way to try to find a franchise. And so what happens is, like, what you want to avoid is buying the wrong franchise, right? That's the biggest thing you want to avoid. And if you knew that you could find the right franchise from the beginning, then you would probably shorten your time frame of how long you decided. Like, if you knew failure wasn't an option, right? If you knew that you would be successful, like, you would make the decision today, right? If you knew you were going to be successful in a specific franchise. So the idea is to eliminate as much of the guesswork as possible. So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to dive into it. And so there's something called opportunity cost, right? Which is the cost of doing nothing and the cost of waiting. And so right now, if you know that, hey, I think overall I want to buy a franchise because I know that I want to be an entrepreneur. I really want to have my own business. The idea of starting something from scratch, I don't really want to do it, or maybe I've tried it before. So I like the idea of a proven blueprint and model. If you overall, like, pretty much know that that's the path that you want to take, every day you wait is actually costing you. It's actually costing you money. It's delaying you getting to your outcome. And that's the way that you have to think of it in order to get yourself to take action, because most people delay it. Or they go, I've been thinking about owning a business or owning a franchise for 5 years, 10 years, or whatever. One of my biggest regrets was not doing it sooner. We signed our first franchise agreement in 2015. It was not doing it sooner. If you enjoyed this short clip from the podcast, you can check out another short clip right here. Or if you want to watch the full episode of this podcast, you can watch that here. And remember, knowledge is not power. It's applied knowledge that's power. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.